Hey everyone, it's Bevin Branlandingham, and I'm here with another episode of the Lesbian Tea Basket, my web series where I rate and review tea and reclaim tea parties for lesbians. I'm here today in San Francisco, California, which you can't tell by the kitchen that's behind me because it sort of looks like a kitchen that could be anywhere. But trust me, it's in San Francisco. I'm at my friends Jess and Claire's house, which they are so lovingly letting me stay at while I'm home in the Bay Area, because that's where I grew up, for Thanksgiving. So I have a place to go that is not my mom's house, and I get to have the benefits of coming home, but then also have a place to be that is not home so that I can preserve my sanity and the sanity of my family, and we can really enjoy our time together. So I'm here to review. I rated Jess and Claire's Lesbian Tea Basket, which was on their note when they left their note of things about the house that I should know about, because they're not here right now. They had a big section about tea. So I rated their Lesbian Tea Basket, and since it's nighttime, I'm choosing a decaf tea. I think that Claire really likes Earl Grey. That's what I can tell from her Lesbian Tea Basket. There's sort of a psychology to people's tea baskets. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's working theories, and I feel like over the years I'll start to develop like really keen insight into people just by peeking into their cabinets to tell what kind of tea they have. It's sort of like looking in someone's medicine chest, but not as creepy. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem creepy to me. Okay, so this is Earl Grey Decaf. It's from the Republic of Tea, and it says more of a good thing tea. Fine decaffeinated black tea blended with natural oil of bergamot. Sounds very distinguished. And it's got 50 cups in this giant container. And it's, it looks pretty cute. Like it talks about the bergamot orange on the packaging. I always like to look at the packaging to see how it warms your soul. And it tells you how to brew tea, which is always sort of baffling to me. But I guess everybody's got to start somewhere, right? And yeah, there's no like quotes or anything on there. But I do find it soul warming just because it was in my friend's Lesbian Tea Basket. So I am drinking this Earl Grey Decaf out of Jess's Dollywood mug that I'm sure she got when she was on her bachelorette party at Dollywood, of all places. I prioritized getting to go to Jess and Claire's wedding, which was in California, and I live in New York, over the bachelorette trip to Dollywood. But everybody should always invite me to their bachelorette trips to Dollywood, because at some point I will get to go. It's like a motherland to me. So my friends know that if they have a cup that has Dolly on it, I'm going to drink it at their house. That's nice. It's subtle. It's not a very overwhelming flavor, which is sort of nice for a decaf black. I'll say that typically when I drink a decaf black, I want it to be strong, but I grew up in the Bay Area with really strong coffee, so I think I have a palate for strong, like, intense, robust flavor, but it's nice. It's sort of a subtlety. So if you want like a subtle Earl Grey or decaf might be for you. Also, I want to point out on this mug, it says, "I will always love you, Dolly." I think that's a promise to her fans, and also sort of a life choice. Another tea thing I wanted to talk about at Jess and Claire's house is when I was in the tea basket, I found their sugar pot, which has this cute little mustache on one side. I'm trying to center it. Cute little mustache. Wait for it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh my God, it's got lips on it. Isn't this the cutest thing? I'm so in love with this thing. And in it is not sugar, but Splenda. In the cute Splenda packets that have little wishes on them. All sweet things come to those who sprinkle. How precious is that? So precious. Sugar substitute. Why? You're so amazing. I mean, for being a sugar substitute. You're amazing. So I put that in here to sweeten it up, because typically if I drink a black, I like to have some sweetener in it. But for rating on the Lesbian Tea Basket, I like to do a condiment-free. So that's exciting. I'm going to give Earl Grey Decaf 2 labri. Not a lot of labri, and I'm going to say all the labri on this are because it was in my friend's tea basket, and that is the soul warming part, and I like the cup, but the tea itself, I could do without. But I'm excited to root through their tea basket. I already had a different one this morning. You know, I'm just like going tea wild here. I want to talk about my hair for a second, which is really extraordinary, I think. My mom is really cute, and she wanted to do like a whole day of events. So she wanted to get her hair done. So then she booked me an appointment at her salon to get my hair washed and styled. So I was like, I'm sure I'll do that. Like, it was just a very, like, my mom's not very Southern. I'm very Southern. It felt like a very Southern thing to do, to have like a ladies go get your hair done day. So it was totally sweet. So what I did was, and my mom said that she was very proud of me when she was like, you know, her hair was long done and I was still in the chair. She was telling my aunt, she said, you know, Bevin's just making them do something she can't do herself, so that means it's got to be complicated, because we come from hair people, because most of my relatives are hairdressers. So anyway, I did make them do something complicated. It involved 2 stylists. One of the first stylist that I had couldn't do victory rolls, which is what I asked for. And the second one, like, really just did up my hair. Like, it's higher than it usually is when it's in a bouffant. And I feel really close to Jesus right now, I'll say, for someone who's not really Christian. It's like Jesus is hanging out right here. It's like my fag, and I'm his fag hag. Jesus is fag hag. That's what's happening tonight with this hair. So I'm excited about it. I hope it doesn't fall in my sleep. But, you know, I guess that's sort of, everything's temporary, you know? It's a very zen outlook on hair. So anyway, I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to green bean casserole and other related Thanksgiving things. And I hope that you drink tea and do what you need to do to take care of yourself if you are, whether you're with family of origin or family of choice, or choosing to be by yourself on Thanksgiving like my dad is, which is an interesting choice, but, you know, we all make our choices. So anyway, happy tea drinking.